I have a story I want to close with that really, when I was preparing for this, it's kind of weird, but something that happened last week and really connected with me in this story. And some of the things we do at Zach's house are we have just a Bible study on Wednesday nights, and we do different things throughout the week. But one thing we just kind of started spur of the moment. I like spur of the moment things, and we had extra stuff from a potluck, some extra cookies and stuff. So we just thought it'd be fun to go around to our neighbors. It was like late on a Friday, on a Saturday night. It was actually me and Mark and I got to go. We went to a potluck last Saturday night and there was a bunch of cookies and stuff. And I thought, hey, let's get all those cookies and stuff, and then we could go around to our neighbors and hit up all the parties and just wish people a happy birthday. Like, you know, if there's anyone in there, because usually there's someone in a party, so that's their birthday. I mean, that's why people party a lot, you know, other reasons. But there's usually at least one person with a birthday at a party. So Mark and I got all these brownies. They're really good, and I made sure they were safe for everyone. And so we went around and just kind of listened for the pounding bass and the loud people. And it was about 11:30 or midnight or so, and we just found some good parties and wished some people some happy birthday. But about the third or fourth place we got to, this is the encounter that really connected with me in this story. We walked in and we asked, it's anyone's birthday? We just want to wish you a happy birthday. And they're like, oh, well, no, like, and one of the girls was like, well, it was my birthday last week. And she's like, I'm hosting the party. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's good enough. You're within a week. So we started, getting brownies for her. And then another girl kind of came over and was like, oh, yeah, I live here too. I was like, I'm like, oh, cool. We live right across the street. Like, by the playground. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, actually, we have like this, there's a free meal at the church right next door, like every week from like 6 to 7 or something. And she's like, and she she looked at me and just looked differently. She's like, oh, church. She's like, they wouldn't let me in there. And I was like, I'm like, no, it's like really easy. Like, I just show up and they give you food or whatever. And then like the next thing she said really just struck me. She's like, why go there when you're bringing me free stuff now? And I was like, and that just kind of connected with me. Like, that's what Jesus did. He didn't like ask Zacchaeus to come to the synagogue or do something like that. He met Zacchaeus where he was at. And so when she said that, I felt like it was almost like God talking to me as I reflect on it. I'm like, that moment just struck with me with this Zacchaeus story.